welcome back to Real Money, Real Talk. Today we're going to be talking about how to prepare for your taxes. Tax season is coming up, so we want to give a few tips on how to prepare for those and what to expect. Sandy here is going to walk us through, and if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave a comment below, and if you like our episodes, please like and subscribe our channel.
Alright, so my name is Sandy Gum. I'm the Insurance and Private Equity Advisor, and welcome to my channel for Real Money, Real Talk.
My name is Gina, and I will be the host today, and let's get started on the video. So I don't know if everyone knows, but this year's tax deadline is April 30th, 2021. That is also the deadline to make your tax payments for any taxes owing for the year 2020. So everyone should be all prepared and ready to go before that time. You don't want to pay your taxes late because interest may occur.
Okay, so what are the things that you need to be aware of, like what's needs to be what's considered taxable income, what's not. If you have received COVID-19 benefits from last year, 2020, you also need to be aware you need to report these income.
So remember, if you've received any benefits from COVID-19, you need to report it on your 2020 taxes. We'll be going through all the benefits that was available to Canadians. We will be providing the link to all the information. So if you see that you received a type of benefit, you may want to click on the link and look at the table we provide in this video to see if you need to report that type of taxes.
Okay, so there are a total of 6 benefits that was given by our government, Canadian government, to support and relieve all the financial crisis happening during COVID-19 in 2020. Some of them are still open, available for people who are eligible to apply. So the first one is the Canada Recovery Benefits, CRB, and that is for both employed and self-employed individuals who are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic and that didn't qualify for EI, which is the Employment Insurance Benefits, and that can apply for the CRB. So this is one of them that you need to report tax to. Okay. The second one is called Canada Recovery Caregiving Benefits, CRCB. So you apply for CRCB if you are unable to work, specifically because of the COVID-19 pandemic, due to caring for your child or a family member who needs supervised care. The third one is Canada Recovery Sickness Benefits, CRSB. Employed and self-employed individuals who are sick or need to self-isolate due to the COVID-19 pandemic can apply for this benefit. The fourth one will be Canada Emergency Rent Subsidy, which is CERS, and this is specifically for, I would say, for business owners. So it's for business or not-for-profit or charity that were financially impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, and that can apply for subsidy to cover part of their commercial rent and property expenses. Okay. The fifth one will be Canada Emergency Wage Subsidy, CEWS. Employers can apply to receive part of their employee wages to support staff or bring them back to work. Okay, so you also need to declare these benefits that you receive for the income. Last but not least, that's the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, that's CERB. Now, for people who still aren't able to get back to work, I believe they will be on the EI. Okay, so EI, you also need to report your towards your income tax. Okay, so CRB was a 4 CRB that has now already ended, and it was for to accept the process, kind of retroactive application for people who were affected by the COVID-19. They couldn't work, they were laid off, and for situation that's related to COVID-19. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a bit more details for that one. You may not be aware that government actually has called interest relief if you receive COVID-19 benefits. So normally, if you didn't pay tax on time, which is by end of April, right, in 2021. Let's say if you normally every year on end of April, if you didn't pay tax, it will actually trigger interest, right? That's overdue. Now, because with the COVID situation, right, some people might be still owing tax and they are still not in the financial situation be able to pay that tax. The government actually has a called interest relief, which means you can actually delay paying the tax until next year, right? So you don't have to pay tax now, and because there's no interest trigger, there's no penalty, you can just pay off probably both years, I would say next year, okay? So what's the qualification? Again, we'll include it inside our descriptions so that you can take a look, but basically you need to meet all the following criteria. Okay, and not one of them, not either or, it's all the criteria you need to meet, okay? First of all is your total 2020 taxable income must be include either 75,000 or less, okay? That's one of the criteria you need to meet. The second criteria you need to meet is you need to receive at least one COVID-19 benefits in 2020. So that's the 6 different benefits that we have discussed just a little bit a while ago. Okay, that will include CERB, CESB, CRB, CRCB, CRSB, also EI, and any provincial or territorial emergency benefits as well. Okay, so but these benefits doesn't have all the benefits you receive, as long you meet one of the benefits that you receive. Okay, the third qualification is you must file your 2020 income tax and the benefit return. Okay, so you need to meet all 3. Again, it's 75,000 or less of income in 2020, receive at least one of the COVID benefit, and then file your 2020 tax incomes and the benefit return.
So next we'll be discussing a tax preparing checklist so that you have all the details you would need to bring to your accountant.
Okay, so I'll go over a little bit. Okay, so first of all, make sure all the benefit that you receive, you should most likely receive some sort of slips, right, or a document that you have all these ones. You need to prepare those ones and give it to your accountant. And also any income slips, okay, that including T3, like allocations or distributions from trusts or mutual funds, segregated fund, like investment in general. You have a T3 slip, you need to prepare that. Your employment income, T4, or commission income, right, T4A. These ones you need to give it to your accountant as well. Any of your RRSP contribution slip, right, because those ones will deduct, help you to decrease your tax bracket, you need to have that one as well. If you are someone who is in your 70s, right, you're retired, you're getting benefits like your pension plan, right, you want to make sure you have the slip for your pension plan, CPP, or even IRF, which is a registered retirement income fund. Okay, so let's say if you originally have an RSP, now it's been converted to RRIF because you already reached over 71-year-old. These income that you're getting, these one needs to also be reported for tax. Okay, and last but not least will be the T5 slips. Okay, so if you put money in high interest savings or money into dividends or investment, just make sure you check all your bank, right? They have the T5 slips that's available online. So make sure you go through all of them. You don't want to miss off those ones, because if you miss it, then the CIA probably have some sort of information that thought you already have it and you didn't report it, and they may come back to you for penalties or fees that you have to pay. In terms of the deductions and credits, okay, so you want to gather those one again to prepare for your accountant. That including against any pension contributions or RSP contributions, child care expenses, any carrying charges or interest expenses such as investment loan, right? For that, medical expenses, right? You're eligible for certain credits as well too. Any charitable donations that you can also claim for those one. Any professional consultation fees, you can claim for those one. Union dues, you can claim for those one as well too. Any accounting legal fees or any interest paid on student loans. So these are the common ones that people have, and we have all these ones. Make sure you get it all together. Prepare. I recommend to have like sort of like Excel spreadsheets or using some sort of software. Track on these ones so that you are totally prepared when you give those information to your accountant.
So that's all the tips we have for today. Have you filed your taxes yet? If you haven't, again, the deadline is April 30th, 2021. So make sure you are ready before that time. If you like our channel and you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe our channel, and we look forward to seeing you next week.